Domination Conclusion. Vision, sound, and the senses, most of all. Free food in the new world started here now on Capitol Hill in Seattle, a part of Washington State. The professors, the doctors, the instructors, the teachers, the health workers, the medicine practitioners, psychologists, and the psychiatrists. They've made their planet. And unless a person has a sense of humor and has the strength to laugh out loud, the only real exit from this scenario has to do with death and suicide and dying and a rope and a noose, overdosing, drugs. And for my neighbor, paranoia, disarray, and complete insanity. Sadly and unfortunately. What's in place now with this domination earth has to do what they did in the old days. And not what's currently available in all the books they're keeping away from people and folks. Classrooms restricted and protected with high costs and claims about intelligence and smartness and brilliance to sit in front of a genius who talks about Marx and communism and socialism and society with the mind and civilization and race. You hit the Vietnam War. Now you've got a sound. And an image. A fist raised in the air. A woman in distress now. LSD, marijuana, weed, colors in the hippie dancing euphoria, sang peace and love and harmony and joy and bliss are available now for those who follow their instructions and declare nonviolence and peaceful protests now. And most notably, no technology such as smartphones, Apple iPhone, Samsung Galaxy, Google tablets, and internet. Limited to newspapers and handwritten notes, typewriters, giving anecdotal poetry and explanations for the mystery they were solving with their skills and wisdom. And now we have Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, and all of the other parts stacked together now. Anarchists and Antifa and a force stronger than kindness and generosity. Built on the premise, the entity, the police force, similar to the United States government military in the old days, has to be eliminated now for the sanctity and the resolution inherent in their system now. In the old days, the senses had more to do with faces, people having sex. Now people do stuff like I don't know. They go to Tinder and they hook up. They hook up now. And bodies and faces in the old days were more of the senses with beauty, with businesses and what was available more primitive and less advanced than now, where the senses have to do with distraction. Cars is driving around the city with their stereos blasting, and people with microphones making the ears ring. And the only option having to do with talking in like conspiracy language, what they're accomplishing with their tasks. Almost similar to when there was horses and cows. The horses go behind the cows and move them. Now the cars and the stereos go and keep people from being unaware. Everybody's making all these noises and sounds and enjoying their food so much with their soy and their fake processed meats. With the limits set lower with what they provide now. The whole explanation gets totally wonky, to be fair, and blunt. It's like honky-tonk music. You end up passing out from too much whiskey eventually, and in this scenario, in this world now, you end up going to bed and your heart just finally goes, okay, I'm going to help you, and just stop. The heart's like, I don't want to have to do the work to get a rope or whatever. Let's just take the easy way and just fucking die. The senses going away and the comparable now to 60 years ago, 50 years ago, are obnoxious. And totally rude. All they got to do is just start handing out ropes and nooses and allow the freedom to go to a tree they set aside. For people who don't want to do their drugs and don't want to starve to death eating a vegetable. With fruit, illegal, and too unpredictable. What Gandhi ate. Now has made a problem for the leaders and the thinkers. Causing too much erratic behavior and too much excitement, and the energy far too uncontrollable now. Domination instead of freedom. Probably the easiest two words to put next to each other and go, I think. And yeah, you really ain't got to even say another word. You just go, oh, geez, I feel bad for them. They're trying to pick and not do. You don't stare at a cup of Mountain Dew. You either do the do or you don't make the choice to contemplate the object. Going through the ingredients and finding every single identifiable problem. Then you either gotta cheat and have a break from your lifestyle, or make a decision to be disciplined and restrained. And loved by all those around you for your decision making. Choosing to not be ignorant and drink that liquid. And aware and attentive and focused and concentrated on the future. Now and forever and ever and ever. The end.